The following is a production of the Dallas Genealogical Society. For more information, please visit our website at dallasgenealogy.org.
And for once, I also remembered the gavel. So as soon as this minute drops, I'll get to use it and get us started. So with that, let's get underway. Right at 11 o'clock, right on the nose. And of course, as always, it's being a little slow, but it's there. Good, I'll take an extra minute getting the slides up. It's awesome. Voila! Thanks to our amazing secretary, Chris. We always have our minutes that are up online. And if you ever need to follow up or check on what is happening, we just need to log in and, of course, be able to view our members only content. Ooh, ah. So with that, it's just a quick click on our Dallas Genealogical Society website. And from there, you can just go to events, be able to see our general meeting, all of our minutes, all of the things that we do. Oh, and look at that. It's just in case you needed to see it. It's events. It's next general meeting. It's meeting minutes. And voila, with that, you just log in. Now, we always have the translating, transcribing, and summarizing documents. So we want to say thank you from that. And of course, a huge thank you to our secretary, Chris Bryant, for making all of that happen. Yes, applause are good. Sure. And speaking of applause, we thank our interim treasurer, Susan Rainwater, for providing us with all of our information. Again, we're looking great. We had made over $3,000 in deposits. There are expenses and bills that are being paid, but as you can see, we are still doing well with our checking account, our savings account, and of course, those investment accounts that we're monitoring constantly as well. With that, as our board, again, talking about being in a healthy space, we've put together a nominating committee. And as you can tell by the QR code, if you want to nominate someone, please feel free to grab your phones and let us know who you think would be a great fit, or maybe even yourself on our board. So a huge shout out and thank you for many reasons to Tony Hansen, Nancy Pardo, Kim Edge, Susan Younger, and Bernard Meisner for their role in the nominating committee. We do have a critical need. We are looking for our vice president. Of course, this is the role that really directs and coordinators. I have not had enough coffee this morning. The vice president directs and coordinates with with our administrators, the seminar administrator and the general meeting administrator. And it's a really rewarding position. And so we hope, if you're interested, to let us know by contacting the nominating at dallasgenealogy.org. This is my favorite part of every meeting. And I think we find, I've always talked about how it feels like we're at a telethon and I get a chance to get a drum roll and get applause. Well, sure enough, the Dallas Genealogical Society has been part of this cemetery indexing project for quite a bit of time. And through findagrave.com and billiongraves.com, 42,052 records in our cemetery base, are you ready for this? Have all been completed. Ooh, right, I need a collective wow. So that means that there are 22,145 records that have been collected. That's 53%. So that might seem like, is that a big deal? Yes, that is a very big deal. It's Oakland Cemetery that is what is left over, and I will talk about that in just a second. I do want to really give an amazing shout out to the folks who have completed in the last 30 days, including Julie Leon, Susan Younger, Gayla Bush, Megan Dobbins, and Heather Hall. And in overall status, Heather Hall, 7,058 records. Good night. That is medal worthy. Susan Younger right behind her with 6558, Megan Dobbins as well, Amy Holbrook, and Julie Leon, who have done an incredible job of making this work. Now, if you're wondering, what about Oakland? Well, Oakland's a little bit more complicated, but in a good way. And I think this is a great way of really focusing on the incredible work that genealogists do for the sake of accuracy and really being able to make sure that we're doing it right. So what we mean by that is that Susan Younger is scheduling some additional training sessions. It does take a few more extra steps to get the Oakland Cemetery completed. So once the training has been completed, the Oakland records will be available for indexing. Our thanks to Susan for doing this and for everyone for making this happen, because we know record keeping is so important to our hobby and to our passion in this field. And of course, how to do this. Well, for right now, we've put a little bit of a pin in it. But after the training, and if you've been doing this in the past, Susan will be contacting you. But to get involved, you just go to you click on events. I think it's going to do it for me. Home, events, get involved, volunteer sign up. And then we go to the cemetery indexing project. But maybe there are other projects that you're interested in working on or other types of transcriptions. That is also on our website. This is what happened. It's already been, is that January, February, when we had the big ice storm? Bernard also led an amazing conversation, and this is our option. You can still watch this before. You can register for the $15, watch the session recordings available through March 28th, and then in doing so, you receive a $15 discount for the spring seminar with Mike. I always want to make sure I get his name right. Lacapo. Woohoo! I got the thumbs up. I did it right. Speaking of which, if you want more information, here is our flyer that we have. There'll be additional emails coming forth about that too. You can register now. Again, the big thing that I want to stress is today is March 7th. Tomorrow is March 8th. Therefore, after tomorrow, our membership, both the membership fees and the other fees do go up. So it's really great to take advantage of that $15 savings and register now so that you're not having to pay full price. Now, love to share about the hard work that's happening in our special interest groups. I really want to give a shout out, if she's online, that are my cohorts and one of my dear friends, Liz Kuhn, who helps us with the Jewish genealogy group, has been recovering, and she's feeling so much better, I hope. So just as a shout out for those of us in the Jewish special interest group, we're meeting tomorrow, Monday, March 9th at 1:30 at the Jewish Community Center. I'll be doing a workshop on, I don't know yet, but it'll be good, I promise. I have to sleep before then. So in March, we also have the German genealogy group, March 14th. On the 6th floor, Gary Finkel is going to be doing a presentation on the Hudson Valley Palatine Loyalists in the Revolutionary War. I know we have some DAR members in the group today, so this is one you don't want to miss. And again, this is all on our website. Our DNA special interest group is meeting March 19th, 6th floor, classroom D on Thursday, March 19th. And the best practices group is continuing to absolutely be online, shape the way we do our work, and continuing to inspire. So don't miss that one on March 21st, 10:30 to 1. Also on at the 8th floor and also on Zoom. And then, of course, the African American genealogy group, 6th floor, classroom B, March 21st from 2 to 3 o'clock. So, last but not least, want to make sure that you mark your calendars for our April general meeting. We always meet the first Saturday of every month. So, exactly a month from today, on Saturday, April 4th at 11 a.m., please join Sarah Cochran as she presents Suddenly Scotland, an introduction to Scottish research. I feel like I should make some kilt comment or something, some joke, but I'll stop. And with that, of course, all of this information can be found on our fabulous website as you go to calendar and go down to general meetings and get all of our information from that. But with that, I would like to bring up our general meeting coordinator, Sue Goverlee, who brings us these phenomenal presentations, even our own Ari Wilkins.
This has been a production of the Dallas Genealogical Society. If you're already a member, thank you. Your fees have been supporting these and other society activities. If you're not yet a member, please consider joining now. Go to dallasgenealogy.org and click on the membership tab.